Filipino ELVIS Reborn on AGT 2025. Exploding head fire judges can't believe their ears. The lights dimmed inside the massive America's Got Talent theater as thousands waited for the next act. Simon Cowell leaned forward, skeptical but curious. The stage door opened slowly, revealing a small boy with neatly combed hair, shiny black shoes, and a nervous smile. He looked no older than 12. In his trembling hands, he clutched a vintage microphone prop, the kind Elvis Presley once used. "Hello, my name's Miguel Santos," he said softly, his accent unmistakably Filipino. The crowd responded with polite applause, though Simon's raised eyebrow seemed to say, "Another Elvis impersonator." Miguel's parents watched from backstage, tears already in their eyes. They had come all the way from Cebu, Philippines, spending every last peso just to get their son here. His mother whispered a prayer under her breath, remembering the words Miguel had told her before they left home, "Mama, if I can sing on that stage, maybe people will hear Daddy again." His father had been a local singer who died rescuing neighbors during a typhoon 2 years earlier. He used to sing Elvis songs to Miguel every night before bed. Since that day, the boy hadn't stopped singing, not to chase fame, but to keep his father's memory alive. As the lights came up and the band prepared to play, Miguel took a deep breath. For a moment, silence filled the theater. Then, he began. The first notes of "Can't Help Falling in Love" floated through the air, soft and trembling, but within seconds, the voice that emerged was nothing short of otherworldly. Deep, rich, and soulful, it carried the weight of emotion far beyond the boy's years. Gasps rippled through the audience. How could a child sound so heartbreakingly powerful? Even Simon's expression softened. By the chorus, the audience was spellbound. Miguel's small frame swayed gently to the rhythm, his eyes closed as if channeling something greater than himself. It wasn't imitation. It was resurrection, a pure, honest connection to the spirit of music itself. For that brief moment, the boy became Elvis, not in look or style, but in soul. Halfway through the performance, something unexpected happened. The sound system glitched. The music cut out entirely. The crowd murmured in disappointment, but Miguel didn't stop. Without missing a beat, he kept singing a cappella, his voice echoing through the vast hall. The silence around him made every word more intimate, more human. "Take my hand, take my whole life too," his tone cracked, not from fear, but from feeling. You could hear the ache of loss, the love for his father, and the hope that maybe, just maybe, he could make him proud from somewhere beyond. The audience rose to their feet mid-song. By the time he finished, tears streamed down faces everywhere. Sofia Vergara clutched her heart. Heidi Klum whispered, "That's the most beautiful thing I've ever heard." Even Simon, who rarely showed emotion, looked away for a moment, composing himself. Then, in an uncharacteristically gentle tone, he said, "Miguel, you didn't just sing. You healed something tonight." The room erupted in cheers as Simon stood up and slammed the golden buzzer. Golden confetti burst into the air like falling stars, showering Miguel in shimmering light. The boy dropped to his knees, overwhelmed. He looked toward the sky and whispered, "This is for you, Papa." Backstage, his mother wept uncontrollably, clutching the small wooden rosary her husband once wore. "He did it," she cried, as stagehands and producers gathered to applaud. Even Terry Crews, the show's host, had tears in his eyes as he hugged Miguel. "Your dad's voice is alive in you," he said softly. But what truly touched everyone came a few hours later. In a backstage interview, Miguel was asked what he would do if he won the $1 million prize. Most expected a boy his age to mention buying toys, a house, or a trip to Disneyland. Instead, Miguel's answer stunned everyone. "I want to build a small music school in our village," he said. "There are kids there who love to sing, but they don't have instruments or teachers. My papa used to say music can save people, I want to give that to others." The clip went viral overnight. Millions shared his performance across the world, Not just because of his voice, but because of his heart. Messages poured in from the US, Canada, and beyond. One comment summed it up perfectly: he didn't come to win, he came to remind us why music matters. Weeks later, Miguel returned to AGT for the finals. But something felt different. He wasn't nervous this time. When he walked on stage, he wore his father's old leather jacket. A bit too big for his tiny frame, and smiled at the audience. "This is for all the kids who dream," he said. His final performance brought the house down once again, but even more powerful than the sound was the silence afterward, that sacred, breathless pause when the world recognizes something real. Miguel didn't just earn standing ovations, he earned a place in people's hearts. Whether he won the show or not didn't matter anymore. What mattered was the message he carried, that love never dies, that dreams born from kindness last forever, and that sometimes, even the smallest voices can echo the loudest across the world. And that night, as the cameras faded and the confetti settled, Simon Cowell turned to the audience and said quietly, "Elvis isn't reborn, hope is."